focus on international hotspot, and comment on current issues. Welcome to East-West Horizon. I'm Sylvia Tian. China and Iran have signaled an increasing close diplomatic relationship, with Iran president inviting Chinese president to make a state visit to Iran. The invitation was extended on the final day of Rais's 3-day visit to China, during which the two countries further cemented their economic ties. China is now Iran's largest trading partner, with bilateral trade exceeding $25 billion in the past 10 months alone. The rare invitation and itinerary between the two ancient civilizations demonstrated that they are seeking a new continuation of the Silk Road and are a significant step towards realizing a comprehensive strategic partnership.
Talks between the two leaders are very important. First of all, the talks themselves should be perceived as very, very important, because during the past months, there was a lot of the discussions, especially some of analysis and discussions from some Western media that Iran has already been abandoned by China and China does not want to continue cooperation with Iran. So these talks themselves now could be understood that China is willing to continue cooperation with Iran, and the friendship between the two countries will continue, will move forward. So this is very meaningful.
Experts see the high-level visits as a sign that sanctions-hit Iran is looking to expand its contacts with the international community. And China is taking advantage of this opportunity to increase energy trading with Iran using its own currency, thereby promoting the internationalization of the RMB and further reducing reliance on the US dollar. This could be viewed as a means of breaking the US dollar's monopoly and addressing the issue of being subjected to arbitrary exploitation by US capital. In a joint statement released on Thursday, China and Iran called on the US to lift its sanctions on Iran, claiming that ensuring Iran's economic dividend is an important part of the 2015 nuclear agreement. Beijing and Tehran also called for the full and effective implementation of the agreement, and accused the US of causing the current tense situation by unilaterally withdrawing from the deal. France agency France Press reported that Iran is one of the main countries recently providing support to Russia, and that Russia's diplomatic isolation has been increasing since it began its special military exercise of Ukraine in February 2022. Western countries have accused Tehran of providing armed drones to Moscow for use in attacking Ukraine, which Iran denies. On Tuesday, President Xi Jinping praised the solidarity between China and Iran, saying that faced with complex situations brought about by the world, the times, and history, China and Iran support each other and show cooperation. China is known for setting aside disputes and focusing on economic development. It is exporting advanced infrastructure capability and economic cooperation as a giant in infrastructure construction, creating economic development in friendly countries, and cooperating with China's foreign trade. This cooperation is the foundation for building any country and a way to achieve economic growth. As a result, countries involved in cooperation have the opportunity to break free from poverty, recover development, and create happy lives. This is almost a quick way to replicate happiness in the world based on China's development model. In contrast, the US exports weapons and war as part of its military-industrial complex, perpetuating destruction and death, engaging in plunder and proxy wars, leaving behind bloodshed, shattered families, and shattered nations, almost becoming synonymous with the end of the world. US politicians and intellectuals do not reflect on the damage their policies have caused to other countries and individuals, but rather boldly raise American interest as supreme, leading to eventual blowback. In conclusion, China and Iran are demonstrating the potential for a deepening diplomatic relationship and building a strategic partnership. While the US has long been at odds in both countries, their mutual cooperation could represent a new direction in international relations. This is a significant development that will be watched closely by global observers. Thank you for joining us. That's all for today's news.